It's the spookiest time of the year, and Jagex is celebrating with the Halloween event kicking off today with today's update, Pumpkin Pete's Halloween event. Before we get into that, one quick announcement. Last week, Jagex polled the community asking which part of Gielinor they would like to see graphically updated next. The votes have been gathered from across their website, Reddit, other social media channels, and email. And the winner is Relica. So you can look forward to an updated Relica and Fremenic Provenance area before the end of the year. And stay tuned for more news in the future on this particular update. That said, Pumpkin Pete's Halloween event kicks off today, where Pumpkin Pete has set up a pumpkin patch in Fort Forinthry as he attempts to harness necromantic energy to create a new look head for himself. Unfortunately, he got it all wrong and unleashed a swarm of pumpkins across Gielinor. You're going to want to team up with fellow players, smashing pumpkins at communal pumpkin parties. Help Pumpkin Pete with his daily ritual to grow his new head, or destroy any rogue pumpkins that appear while skilling to find Halloweeny rewards. You can pick up the rotten pumpkin head from Pumpkin Pete after smashing 250 pumpkins to restore it to its former glory. The new mask has an added benefit that prevents light sources on tier 1 and tier 2 ritual locations from degrading during necromancy rituals. Smashing pumpkins has a chance also to find sweet enhancers with beneficial effects to use during the event. And if you're lucky, you might find Halloween treats, such as the Ensouled Pumpkin Mask, Orange Halloween Mask, and other cosmetics. They have reduced the Hodmint's cost of Soul Surge and Soul Dive ability overrides, and have the number of pumpkins required for the Pumpkin Mask upgrade. These changes are based on final testing and balancing throughout last week. So head over to Fort Forinthry, pop some pumpkins, and hopefully get lucky and get some cool cosmetics to celebrate this spooky time of year. Anyways, if you enjoyed the video so far, please hit that like button. If you're not subscribed yet and you'd like to stay up to date on all things RuneScape related, then hit that subscribe button. Thank you. With that said, we're now going to shift on over to the patch notes and see what's been changed with today's update, so let's check it out. Starting off with Fort Forinthry, when using a Slayer trophy on the guardhouse wall, players are now presented with multiple options for where to place their choice of trophy. Corrected the blueprint requirements for the side gate to Woodcutter's Grove. It now requires 50 construction since it's required for the Unwelcome Guest quest, also requiring 50 construction. The lodestone and the eastern side gate blueprints are hidden from the fort blueprint table once they are built. Granny Rowan is back to her old self, and she can help repair overloads once again if you've assembled a tier 3 workbench. Moving on to some necromancy changes, fixed an issue where players who reset the Ghost Ahoy quest with Nastroth's Constitution and Prayer major reset now also resets Vessel of the Harbinger quest. Malignius Mortifer can now be spoken to in the city of to complete the relevant anagram clue scroll. Moving on to some general changes, hero point drops and Metaphos reputation messages no longer overlap each other, fixed an issue with resetting the Corrosis encounter contribution score at the end of the encounter, fixed an issue where some players were unable to use fishing spots at the Giant Oyster, gave Nightshade seeds are now correctly named within the seed-aside setting interface, resolved an issue where poison potions did not apply correctly or leave an empty bottle when used. The Triple Trouble achievement now unlocks only after speaking to all 3 brothers in Taiwanite trio. On mobile, the fight kiln wave counter has moved from middle of the screen to the side. Fixed an issue where the players were able to walk through a table in the Archaeology Examine Center. Resolved an issue where unavailable outfits in the wardrobe could be equipped. The Black Necronium Kite Shield is now moved to the right category in the Override category. And lastly, adjusted the wardrobe camera position for keepsake items to correctly focus on the area in question. That's it for your patch notes. Links to everything discussed in this video will be down in the description below. If you missed last week's video, it'll be on screen now, so check it out if you wish to do so. If not, I'll see you with the next news coverage video. So until then, I'm out. Aloha.